Hello. Today I am not on a walk. I'm very sorry. I am sick. My kitty's with me right now. His name is Calvin. They're cute. Might hear him meowing or ringing his little bell. I just want to, before we get into this video, there's probably going to be discussions on sexism, and I'm going to be bashing the people, not the women, probably not, but the guys who own this podcast. So if you don't want to hear me do that, click off the video. But today we're looking at Fresh and Fit. Oh, my kitty's on my lap now. Today we're going to be looking at the video under Fresh and Fit podcast. They are notoriously sexist podcast people. Arrogant chick got humbled for thinking that she's a prize. Already a very aggressive title, so I wonder what they're gonna do in this video. Whose side they're gonna be on. Anyway, okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Is how a man's gonna treat you from there on. And like,
What's she saying?
yeah, I get
Sorry.
the whole.
What about you?
I disagree.
What?
The expectations that you set from the beginning is how a man's gonna treat you from there on.
I don't really agree with this. Just because the first date, you normally put on an act to seem nicer than you are. And that can lead to false promises and stuff. You know, some people use that as a ploy to be like, oh, I'm so nice. And then later on in life, they become domestic abusers. Or whatever. And same thing for women. You know, you act really nice, and then they treat you really nice, and then you turn out to be not so nice later on in the relationship.
And like, yeah, I get the whole coffee thing and stuff, but like for
What? What coffee thing?
me personally, I take my time very valuable. So I'm gonna ask all those questions before the first date. I don't need to get to know you before the first date.
Really?
Yeah.
I should already like be asking the questions, like whether it be through text, phone, FaceTime, because
Yeah. That makes sense. To know the person. Wait, what? Yeah, just to know the person before you date them. To know about them. That makes sense. Yeah.
then if you're actually getting the privilege to like go on a date with me,
Privilege?
that's a big
Okay, privilege. I'm not gonna. I might have a skewed vision on this. View on this, because I do see myself as below people because I am autistic, and I don't know. I'm working on this with my my therapist. But I would never call someone. Yeah, I would just never hold myself in that higher of regard. I'm better now, by the way, if you were wondering. Probably not. Whatever.
step. Yeah,
What about him?
Facts.
both.
Privilege. You heard that? Shut up.
I mean, I see it as both.
The privilege?
The privilege?
The privilege.
Okay.
The privilege?
All right. Out of
Sorry, I just dropped
curiosity,
my
Yo, Mark, get her, man.
yeah,
Yo, Mark,
you're picky, right?
Yo, get her, Mark.
you're picky with the men that you
there it
date.
goes. Yeah.
Picking from the man that you date. That is perfectly
You're
fine.
picky with the men that you date. Okay.
Again, perfectly fine.
Do they got to be taller than you?
Why does he immediately go for the height? You know that he had the leg surgery, Chinese leg surgery. That's why he's so tall. So he was so oh, they have to be tall. No.
I mean, I'm 5'5", so yeah,
Okay. Do they got to earn more than you?
Short.
of course.
Be more?
Okay. About the money thing. Money is a tricky subject because, you know, you want someone who can provide for you, but, you know, you shouldn't base your relationship off someone's money, you know? Like, you shouldn't see it as they provide for you, like they provide everything for you. You should see it as they're providing and you're also providing. I think I annoyed Kitty. He got off my lap and now he's sitting next to me. I'm sorry, Kitty. But yeah, you shouldn't, like, you should both be providing. They shouldn't be the main in-course, whatever.
Intelligent or competent than
You
yourself.
know what I mean?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the man that you're looking for more than likely is kind of rare. Would you say?
Ooh. Oh my god. I was gonna make a video on a longer video, like a longer one. I already have a recording of that. That's like 30 minutes long. I might post it if I want to, but I probably won't. He made the exact same point. Like, he's gonna say, like, oh, you're, how many 21-year-old white women look like you, or whatever.
Most men are unattractive to you?
Most men are unattractive to you. That's fine. Maybe they have a good personality, though. Maybe they are rich. But maybe you just don't like their look. That is fine. That is perfectly fine. But maybe just, like, look at it as, like, a selection. So if they have 2 points over, like, 1, it's better, you know? If they're handsome and they have money, that's better than if they have, if they don't have looks and they only have money, you know? If they have a good personality and good looks, you know, that's a really good thing. But they just don't have money. You know, it's a good way of viewing it. It's just like a selection.
But we didn't talk about attractiveness.
Yeah.
You
I'm
said
saying
tall and
that's a component of him being attractive.
okay. No,
So-
he doesn't have to be a 10, honestly.
No, of course not.
Yeah, you know, he could be
But
a
I'm saying, like, a majority of men,
my bad.
do they meet your standards?
No.
So, yeah.
And that's fine. Go. If there's anything out there, go for it. Just view everything as a View everything as a race. View everything as a race. You have to get there first to get the thing. Run for whatever you want. Race for whatever you want. He's making fun of her because his race was shorter than hers. She's probably running a marathon, and she's gonna get more recognition because she ran a fucking marathon. But you ran a 6th grade, like, race, and you got first place or whatever. So you're not gonna get enough, like, a lot of recognition for that race. But you still, like, you still won. You won the race before her. Might not be a good race, but you won the race before her, is what I'm trying to say.
So by definition, you're selective and you're picky.
Correct.
Okay. Now, do you think the man that you're going to go out with more than likely
That's fine.
is as selective as you?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. You know, women and men are basically just the same. I'm not going to say that because we're very different. But, like, we should both have the same values. You know?
No, they're not.
What?
Well,
They're not. Men
How do you know this? Dude, are you every man?
are not nearly as picky as women.
Gotcha, bit. What is the soundboard? Is that guy in the corner clicking sounds? Does he have a soundboard? That's so funny. Yeah, but are you every man ever? Are you me? Are you me? Are you me? Oh my god, I didn't know I wasn't selective. I didn't know I want to find the true one for me. I didn't know I just wanted to hook up with a girl and then put her to the side. I didn't know that I'm a rich, stupid, rich man who's like, oh, I look so good. Like, what? I'm not you, twin. I'm not you. Kill you.
So who really has the privilege?
Facts.
The fuck saying facts?
Ooh.
okay.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, he's clicking the sounds over there. That's so funny.
I don't think women understand that, like, you guys are very
Again, every single woman?
replaceable. You even said it yourself.
That's... Rewind on that.
Not.
Well,
Sorry,
They're not.
sorry.
Men are not nearly as picky as women. So who really has the
Sorry?
privilege?
Facts.
Ooh.
okay.
Because I don't think women understand that, like, you guys are very replaceable. You even said it yourself when
Fucking crazy. Women are very replaceable. That's the what? Actually, what? Women are very replaceable. That's that's so crazy. That is such a crazy thing to say. His next line is probably going to be like, "Oh, men are like so less replaceable." Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as finding a woman, same thing as finding a man. But it's probably not the same thing as finding men, because there's people like you out there. People like you.
she gave her own traits. Hey, there's another girl that can do that. Well, you're very right, because
Same thing with men. I don't see your point.
the threshold for us to be attracted to a woman is very low. Be attractive, don't be a pain in the ass, don't be a whore.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You know why are they low for you? Because you're not looking for a good relationship. You're looking for a hookup and leave kind of relationship.
Go out with you. But you guys, on the other hand, I need to be tall, I need to be charming, I need to be cool.
Money,
Money, I want a girl who has money. I want a girl who is cool, is charming, or whatever they were saying before. What does he think? Who do you date? Who do you date? Like the most generic, like Barbie dolls?
Well, she went with some millionaires, and she said they're not interesting, they don't have a vibe. So
That's fine. Money isn't everything.
it's very hard to please women. So the reality is, if you're going
Very hard to please women. What? Of course it is. Of course it fucking is. It's same thing with men. It's very hard to please men. But yeah, I would just put the definition of sexism over here. Oh my god.
out on a date with a guy, that means he's been vetted to some degree. It's really your privilege to go out with him.
Bro's using big words to sound smart. Bro pulled out the dictionary before fucking talking to this girl. So she's probably like, this is what he thinks. Oh, you just used some big words. Oh, that's so cool. Do you wanna fuck after this? Oh. Haha. Yes, baby. I do. That sounds so fun. Ha ha ha. Back to the video.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
But I always find it interesting how, like, girls kind of like look at it like I'm the prize.
That's okay.
Not really. I don't think so.
You're not.
Okay. So misogynist confirmed.
But,
It's
bruh,
crazy.
I was just having this conversation with somebody. They was like, women, they go all around the world. They fix themselves up. They do all these things to find a man or to get this one guy. So in reality, who's the prize? If you doing all this stuff, you getting BBLs, you getting your teeth done, you getting all this shit done. You out here walking around fancy to get this guy attention. So who actually is the prize?
That's an interesting way to look at it, but men do the same thing. Men do the same thing in different ways. Owning a podcast, for one. I don't know. It's the same thing with like performative males. They're just doing the same thing to get attention from women in a different way. Maybe it's not a very good way of doing it. Same with hurting your body by doing BBLs or, not eating to become slimmer or, unhealthy habits. But, this, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Well, the point is that
I'm not getting
I'll make it even fun. I'll make it even funnier. The girl don't even got to do all that bullshit. And she'll
That
get the guy.
part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me about it.
You know what I mean? So here's the thing. Since women are more selective, right, and they have higher standards, that means by definition the man that they're dealing with is rare.
No man is rare, no woman is rare. For we are all one, for we are all many. For we will all be the same thing again. For we will all become an apple, for we will all become a rock. For we will all hide for when he comes. For we will all hide for when I come. For we will all hide when your neighbor comes. For we will all be a god. For we will always be a rock. For we are all, for we are many, for we are I.
Right? So if the man is rare, who's really the prize? Who's easier to replace? Supply and demand.
You're so funny. Oh my god, you're so funny.
Attractive men are low in supply. Demand
Are you calling all men ugly?
goes up.
Is he looking at it from like a Bitcoin point of view?
Attractive women
That's kind of weird.
are in crazy supply. There's a bunch of them.
A lot.
So are they really?
Yeah, but there's also a lot of attractive men. Because what truly is a, like, convention... Is he looking at it from conventional, like, attractiveness? Or just, like, attractiveness by heart? Because... I am sorry. Even if you did have, like, a six-pack or whatever... the hairline, the haircut, the fit, the beard, even if you do have like $1 million watch on or whatever, you are not a conventional attractive man. At least in my eyes. I'm not gay, by the way. I'm straight.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, there's a reason why you go on a music video.
There's a chat in the corner. What do you think they're saying? All natural, caked up queen. What?
Shoot. There's 2 or 3 rappers, but there's 30 girls. You go to a nightclub. There's 1 or 2 dudes in a section, but 50 girls.
What? Because women like to have fun? Because women like to have fun is crazy. What is his point here?
Yep.
Right? For men, we want quantity. For you guys, you want quality.
For men, they want quantity. For women, they want quality. Now I wonder which ones. What's that saying? Or what's that old saying? Oh, I forgot about that saying. Or how does it go? Oh, quantity over quality? Oh, what was it? What was that saying? I forgot.
Why is it that I can have multiple girlfriends with girls knowing that I have other girls, and it's fine, but it would never work the other way around?
Nick.
Nick. Is that his name? His name Nick? But what? Girls have poly relationships? What?
Women are okay with sharing men, and women understand
Sharing, man.
kind of deep down that, like, men of value have options, and you guys really don't have as many options as you guys think you do. You guys actually have
Oh, Kitty's back on my lap. Hello, Kitty.
less options than you guys think you do. Because just because a guy hits you up on Instagram,
What the fuck are these sound effects?
says, "Hey, baby girl, you hot,"
Hey,
or some
bitch.
dude hits you up on
Hinge.
what was that, Hinge or
Hinge.
whatever. How many of them are real candidates?
Not many.
A majority of them are not.
Ooh.
You know why this is? Because men have such narrow views on intimacy. They just want their dick sucked. Or blah blah blah. What I'm trying to say is, would you have a person who doesn't meet the standards of the women in here? You know, they're all very attractive women. Would you have a unconventionally attractive woman in here? Probably not.
Look, you how long you been in Miami yourself?
I literally got here yesterday.
Okay. Did you go to the club yesterday? Or you went out?
Yeah.
How many men approached you?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. How many of them
Yes.
do you even entertain or talk to? Maybe 1 or 2?
No, they were not.
kind of in the caliber that I was looking
That's fine. She's probably just trying to have fun. Like what?
for. So
Rich?
no,
Rich is
Wait,
I was
wait,
I was
she
in
did the
Wynwood,
check and
so
said, "Fuck it."
Which club?
No, yeah.
I was
club?
at Dirty Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been there before. My friend took me.
But,
so.
but and I say, and I don't mean to use to like pick on you, but I'm just using that as kind of like a raw example. Like you get a girl here, right? She comes in from Ohio and she's out and about, and then all these guys go up to her and she's giving a majority of them no time of day.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's like that means most men are not attractive to most women, and I guarantee for all of you guys probably.
Again, with the whole unconventionally attractive thing, would you have like a someone who isn't the slimmest person ever? Would you give them a try? Like what?
Experience that. A bunch of guys might come up to you, talk to you, or whatever, and you reject most of them.
Yeah.
So if a guy does come along that's attractive, who's really the prize, ladies? But I think women kind of.
There's no prize. A relationship is not something to be won. A relationship is something to share. Well, relationship is like a big old cake. You can eat it all, but like you're gonna feel sick after if you eat it all. The other person can eat it all, they're gonna feel sick. But if you just take slices of each other, that sounds weird, but slices of each other, you'll have a good relationship. No one will end up hurt or sick or whatever. Okay.
Come in with this whole thing like, I'm the prize, it's a privilege that you're hanging out with me. The guy reads on that and he's like, fuck this. I'm gonna just have sex with her. I'm not gonna take her seriously.
Very, very aggressive way of like saying that, and he kind of just proved my point.
I don't.
Kicks it to the curb. Because most girls don't really like, do enough to keep guys around. You guys really don't. You guys think I'm the prize.
Did he just say women don't do a lot to keep the men around? Cue the like goofy edit. But he needs like laser eyes right now. It's the same thing. Like if someone walks in and you jerking off, yeah, that's low-key insane. You know what they do? They carry your child. They probably cooking dinner because you don't know how to cook because you're an idiot. They gotta raise your child if you want a child. They're gonna, supply you with your, not safe for work content. Ha ha ha. They do so much. They just do so much. And you, if you weren't a bad person, you would probably do the same amount of stuff. Except for, mine's childbirth and stuff. But, yeah.
So fucking do this.
Work for me.
Play hard to get. Work for me. Whatever. Do you guys really think that's gonna work for a dude that has 5-10 other girls he's talking to?
No.
What? Wait, they zoom in to. Sorry.
You said something earlier that kind of alarmed me. I didn't want to bring it up, but you said something earlier which.
Okay. Crazy shot, by the way. Why'd they do that? The nope sound effect is crazy.
Right. So, this guy, right, that you were talking to for 2 months, right? You guys
Did
had
they
a
just
little
have a
argument.
camera like that? Was that one of their camera views? Or did they zoom in?
Right, on a disagreement. And then you were just okay with cutting it off and ending it. Who do you think lost out on that?
Both. They both lost out. Oh wait, no. Neither lost out. Because you'll never know what comes next.
I guess he did.
No, you did. He can get back out on the market and get another girl. Clearly there's a proof of concept there that works because you're hard to get, right? So he did something right. And he's going to just go back on the market and get another girl. You, on the other hand, you're back in the market and it's going to be harder for you to find a guy because your standards are higher. You make quite a bit of money, probably day trading. You're probably successful. You don't sound like to me. So by definition, you're going to need a higher caliber guy.
Yep.
So who really lost out there? And I find it interesting how you're willing to throw that 2 months away because of a disagreement. But this is what I mean when I say modern women
Whoa, 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 whoa.
are terrible at keeping men around.
Well, no.
Language,
I only
Zatarain.
threw it away because he what's
Ow.
the word? It wasn't just a disagreement. He like blew it out of proportion. So we had a disagreement, and then for 2 weeks, we we're not talking the same and so forth. So
Why didn't you apologize?
I did,
Refresh.
and I said it's not even
Stop
worth
the
like
cap.
to keep talking
Stop
about it. Like
the cap.
let's just
Shut
move on.
up.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
bro.
But
Yeah,
he
bro. It- bro,
kept
that-
that in the back of his
That's not
mind.
apologizing.
That's
That's not apologizing.
That's not, bro.
Okay.
That's so mean.
It's not apologizing at all.
Yeah.
If anything, you're trying to minimize his
Yeah.
concern.
Facts.
And this is a common tactic that women do. You
I'll
minimize the
save her.
problem
Black
to try
is
to trivialize
purple.
it, make them look stupid. Like, why do you care about this? You're being emotional. When in reality, he might probably took it as a form of disrespect. Like, what the fuck? And the thing is that, like, with certain levels of guys,
How
like,
fuck do you
need to
know
apologize.
this?
And you need to, like, understand your place and know that, like, look, the level of disrespect that men are going to tolerate is almost always attributed to their level of success. So the more successful the guy or the more attractive he is, the less tolerance he has for disrespect. So you not acknowledging your mistake and kind of playing this game like, I'm the prize, I don't got to apologize to you.
Let's just let that sit in. I'm just going to give you 5 seconds. Well, shut up. Just let that sink in. Five minutes. No, 5 seconds. That's crazy.
Right? But you might not have said that overtly, but you probably might have thought it, right?
Hot.
He's going to look at it like, man, fuck this. I could go get another girl just like her.
Facts.
That's not going to argue with me, not give me a headache, or like take my concern seriously. So
Wow.
I think if women came in with the mindset of, let me try to keep this guy versus let this guy keep me, I think you guys would be able to like
Okay.
keep guys longer term. Because I find it alarming that you were with this guy for like 2 months. You guys, it seemed like you guys were doing good. You guys fucked and everything. Why would you just throw that away?
Wow.
Why?
Because he wasn't good.
I'll tell you this, in Miami,
You, on the other hand,
Ain't
like
much.
you too, like you said, oh yeah, I'm quick to like end relationships. Like, why?
They weren't even real. Like,
Okay.
I don't feel like
Yeah,
they were real.
But ask yourself,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
weren't they
yeah,
real?
Because they were just for like short periods of time. We're still getting
But
to.
hold on, hold
What
on.
was
But why
that?
was it a short period of time?
It was a short period of time because I saw things that
that
I
in the
didn't
video?
like. So instead of staying, I'd rather just leave. So that way you find more time with a woman who loves everything, and I find more time with a
So
guy
you were
who
looking,
loves.
you were looking for a reason to disqualify him.
No, I wasn't looking
Disqualify is
for a
crazy
reason.
language.
I was just
Yeah, you
living
were.
life, and I saw the reasons presented themselves.
Interesting.
That it just ends like that? Okay. Bad editor. Okay, bye. Love you guys, I guess. Bye.